It's the exact same thing as Ruby and Sapphire.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like
the very same layout.
Except for Ditto. Advanced one is like such a great representation of
it's
this,
a perfect port. They drew over the same game. Is it the same physics?
It feels like it. Like I have... Oh, oops.
So this tells me they didn't actually make a different game. They just skinned an old game.
For Advance? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I just thought it was fun. I thought Pokemon Pinball was quirky and kooky.
It is. Still, headphones going on. It began before I was ready.
Abe was eating pancakes. Boop, bop, boop.
Is it the same music?
And pancakes. Welcome.
Grandpappy's all lubed up and ready to slide.
That Bellsprout up there looks a little sad.
Oh yeah, different music. It does feel the same. It's a little bit faster though. But I like the first generation better.
Like the first gen Pokemon?
Yeah.
I do too. It was...
Like I recognize all these creatures.
With
the other ones I recognize from being in Pokemon Pinball.
With Ruby and Sapphire, like you gotta draw a line somewhere. And I feel like I personally draw the line after Johto.
Okay.
Like Johto is good, and like everything else after Johto, I feel like then
what is Johto?
Johto is
Tell
like
me the games.
Bayleaf, Chikorita, Gold, Silver, Crystal.
Oh yeah, okay.
Gold, Silver, Crystal still to me seems like 100% as good.
Well, it's because they were created with the first 150. They just weren't included.
Yes, yeah.
It was made by the same people at the same time.
Yeah, and then I think after that they start getting a little like less good and not bad, but certainly I think it's Ruby.
They get bad. They get bad.
No,
Pokemon started sucking ass. They put in robots.
Ruby Sapphire was not bad. Rayquaza was awesome. A lot of Pokemon were great.
Okay,
and like,
all right.
All the evolutions afterward are great.
You're right about that. You're right about that. And, but I mean, at some point they got bad.
At some point they got bad.
I'm allowed to be an angry old man.
Sapphire.
People are always like, "Oh, that's just because you're old." Fine, fine, but it doesn't mean they're not.
Hey, you got the Great Ball.
Hey, I got Cloyster.
Look at that thing.
Cloyster is a cute one.
Poor bastard.
I am one of those people who takes issue with the fact that some Pokemon don't look like... It's kind of funny that they're two separate screens that it just switches between. Oh, I can move my Pikachu... How did I move Pikachu with LNR? There weren't LNR on the Game Boy.
I don't know.
It's... I wasn't. I was believing I did, but I didn't.
Oh my god. Just one more time, please.
Catch. Yay, I got him. Shellder.
This is very impressive for as old as it is.
Completely.
And for as much as I love the other game.
Entirely.
Patoo.
Here's what we need. We need another Pokemon Pinball.
Right.
But it needs to take us around like a huge pinball labyrinth. Like, you know how in Sonic Pinball, how he'd take you around a huge area and you'd go from place to place?
And each place was its own sort of pinball machine.
In this game, it's like, okay, you can travel, you can go to different regions and catch different Pokemon, but what does that look like? They change a picture. But imagine this, imagine if you physically had to move your ball around. It's like, oh, you're on Route 66 this time, you're on Route 31. You can only catch a Mew or an Abra on this thing.
Yeah,
like that'd be amazing if they just took the whole Pokemon format and made a pinball game around it.
Yeah.
Instead of made a pinball game to look like you're playing a Pokemon-themed pinball.
And just sprinkle them on top.
You want to go for blue?
No, you do it.
All right, I'll do it until I mess up, then I'll hand it to you.
I see Psyduck's bald head.
Is this a different stage? Are you sure it's not his ours?
Oh, maybe it's his ours.
This is a different one.
What do you mean? Of course it's a different one. It's blue.
No, but I mean,
red last time.
I know, but the red one was the same as Ruby, but this is not the same as Sapphire.
Oh, yeah, it's a little different laid out. It still feels like the same. Yeah, it's his head. I'm glad it's not his ass.
Oh, I forgot to...
With 3 hairs.
Forgot to teleport my Pikachu. This would be pretty good to have for the Game Boy Color. Here you go. I like Pokemon-themed stuff, Andrew.
Yeah, like that Pokemon airplane.
They should have a Pokemon casino.
The Pokemon Nicorette gum.
They should have Pokemon pregnancy tests.
Yeah, Pokemon condoms.
Piss on a Shellder, see if he tells you...
You're gonna have twins. It's like whether or not the 𝐀𝐧𝐝𝐫𝐞𝐫 is fertilized.
Pokemon Bill Gates edited gene-spliced mosquitoes.
Yep. Bill Gates edited Pokemon mosquitoes.
Is there a mosquito Pokemon?
Oh, there's gotta be. This map is less good.
It is. It's if this, I'm just gonna say it this way. If it were a real pinball machine, I'd feel laid chinsed out on it.
Especially when the other one's sitting right next to it. Just
Well, how? Whoa! That's a secret technique they only teach you in Pokemon school. You flap the thing through the bottom. That was amazing.
Flap the thing through the
Now
bottom.
I'm convinced it's not the same.
Physics?
Yeah.
I've bunked Psyduck once. You can tell by the one number next to
Oh,
him.
were you supposed to give him a headache?
I think you give him
To,
two more good hits with this Pokeball.
to activate his psychic powers and
And then he'll
prowess.
freak out.
Wow, this is a bit trickier than the other one, and it doesn't have the fun sound design of the other one. You remember how the ball would hit the wall and go? Sounded good.
You gotta hit it right up the center. That's the old Pepper Dee.
Okay, I'm a little bit crusty on this.
Crust.
If we were doing a who's that Pokemon, who would you say that thing was? The Sparrow.
Forest. Oh wait, what?
Sparrow?
Yeah, Sparrow. Slot.
Yeah, instead of, hey, let's go to the forest. How can you tell? Because there's a little card that shows a picture of a forest. Take me to a forest area. No, don't even take me. Let me go to a forest area by my
Double
own.
Pikachus.
All the way across the sky?
Yeah, it would be a lot better. And have different Pokemon come in. Like, we don't need to just only catch the ones by activating catch a mode. I like the baby Pokemon that would walk around and you'd have to, like, hit them. I think it'd be cool to have.
Let me catch them on the way by just scooping them up.
Yeah, just knocking them.
And maybe there's a gym leader section where you go in and there's like a Brock is at the top and he's flexing. He chucks out one Pokemon at a time and you just gotta keep bashing them until they're all unconscious and then move on. He opens the way after he leaves and drops a badge. You collect the badge.
Yeah.
You have to get all 6 badges to go to the whatever.
And pin them on the inside of your jacket.
Yeah. It's like, oh,
Suck!
You learned HM Flash, and so now you can get through the very dark one. They
Yeah.
could make a whole Pokemon game pinball machine, and it'd be freaking cool. And the reason they don't do it is because they're cowards.
Cowards! Should we do the other one now?
The other Pokemon pinball.
What's the option? Rumble?
Look at Psyduck scratching his face. He's like, I covered in fleas, Pikachu. Pikachu's like, yeah, I got saggy tits for this, so no arms. Think about that. He could look that way if you choose to interpret it that way.
What do you think Nintendo, the company, thinks that these two beasts stand alongside like Mario and Link in the canon? It's like, oh yeah, you know our greatest inventions, Mario and Samus and Link and
Pikachu and
Psyduck.
itchy creature. I think Pikachu's probably thought of, but it's weird. It's like Pokemon isn't really claimed by Nintendo. They're just a publisher, but it seems like they're not first party. You know what I mean?
Like Pokemon just invaded.
Doesn't it seem that way? Like, they don't have Miyamoto making a Pokemon game.
Right. They just say, we'll just take it. You guys made another one yet?
No, never has Aonuma been like, we would like to announce something we've been working on. It's a new Pikachu game.
Yeah.
It's like, and now we'll have folks from the Pokemon Company. Come on in, Satoshi Mashimoto.
Now we're gonna compare it to the other one.
Let's see a real man's Pokemon pinball.